Hey guys, this is Rachel Grace Keller, and I'm a Diamond Leader. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself, my journey to Diamond, and some tips. Before I get started, I wanted to do this live, but my husband is going to be off work in about an hour, and we're heading to Florida. And I just want to ask a quick favor. We're not posting this on Facebook, but since this is a secret group, and I know this is a Christian company, I know I can ask for prayers. But my stepmom, they found a huge mass in her lungs, and she's been diagnosed with cancer, and she starts her first chemo treatment this weekend. And so Ryan and I are going to be heading to Florida in about an hour, and so that's why I'm not going to do this live. And this is why I made a video. So I apologize for not going live, but if you do have questions, please feel free to ask in the comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. I'll probably be on the road, but Ryan's driving, so I can answer those questions. Anyhow, I joined the business in July of 2014. My husband and I at the time were dating, and we met here in Nashville. I'm from Texas and he's from Mississippi. We're both musicians that played downtown Nashville, where all the tourists come and hang out. And we ended up in the same band and became really good friends and started dating and decided we wanted to move in together. But we were not making enough money as the playing musicians downtown. So we both decided together that we should go and get some real jobs so we can move in together and start a new life. And we wanted to be able to start recording our own music. So one of our goals was to be able to start building our own home studio so that we could do our own music instead of playing other people's music for a living. So, and that's what I moved here to do, was to be a songwriter. So here we are, and this business came to me through Instagram. I saw a post for the body wraps, and about a year that Ryan were together, it was about a year before Ryan and I were together that I was pregnant with a little boy, and I had lost him. And but I still had my mommy tummy even a year later. Went through some depression, and just was a hard time for me. So, and the awesome thing to me was that Ryan still was very interested in being with me, even through all of that, and not looking the way I used to look before I had my son. So, I saw the body wraps and on an Instagram post, and I asked him, because he was the only one working, if I could try them, and he was like, sure, if it's going to make you happy, go for it. So I contacted the person, and that happened to be Megan Beard, and she just went presidential. So, I have a great leader that I'm looking up to. And she told me how to order and gave me her link, and everything was good to go, and I was going to order when Ryan got paid that Friday. And then a couple days later, I'm still looking for a job, because Ryan's like, why don't you look for a job online? And I have 2 master's degrees, and I used to work at a college university in San Antonio before I moved here. And I was like kind of like an advisor, college advisor and counselor at the school system. And that's kind of what I was looking for, here in Nashville. There's a lot of universities here too. And but Ryan was kind of like, why don't you look for something online university, and work so you can work from home and you don't have to be out and about and whatever. So I was like, okay, because I kind of had a lot of social anxiety after I lost my son, and it was even hard for me to be in the band anymore, because I put myself in the back, like I was even singing like behind Ryan, who was the piano player, the keyboard player. So, and when I first started in the band, I was up front, so it was like I just changed a lot. And so he kind of understood that and said, why don't you try to look for something where you can work from home? And I was like, wow, that's a really good idea. Well, then about 3 days after the body wrap post, Megan shares a post about joining the business for $99. And I had done 3 MLMs before. One was for makeup, one was another health and fitness company that doesn't have the wrap, and another one was travel kind of stuff. So I had done it before, but failed miserably. And a lot of it was because they wanted me to pay so much money a month to either get products, or just, it was crazy. But anyhow, I joined in July of 2014, and my first month I signed 5 distributors, and I got my 4 LCs, and I was like, wow, this was like, even compared to the other companies, that was like the most success I've ever had. In the makeup company, I never got anybody to join my team. I tried. I couldn't even sell the makeup, because to my friends it was too expensive. We were right out of college, and people just didn't want to spend that much money on makeup. And the health and fitness too was like you had to order like at least $300 worth of stuff. And so it was hard working those other businesses. So I was really excited that I started this business, and in my first month I had that much success. And like I said, I had just gotten started. I just got back on Facebook. I had been off Facebook for like a year after I lost my son. I just, like I told you, I had anxiety and depression. So a lot of people were just happy to see me again, but people were interested, and all I did was just post, and I didn't post like constantly. I just posted here and there whenever I found a good post to make. I did it. And when I first started, I kind of made up my own post. I didn't really copy and paste like we do now. It seems like everybody does that, and I do that now too, but it's just, I really put a lot of effort into sharing the product and sharing the information about the business. And I think that's what really got people's attention. And so it's kind of like a life post in a way, but it was more just people could see my passion for the product. And like I tell my team, if you share your passion for the product, people will buy from you. If you share your passion for your business, people will join you. So you really need to, like, when you make your post, stay away from the ads. And I know a lot of people have already shared that advice, but truly, like, the most business I get are from my life post. So, or even people joining my team is because of my life post. I have a few PDTs I'm talking to right now because of some recent posts I've made. So, so there's a lot of good tips that I can give you, but I think a lot of people have already shared a lot of them. The one thing I do know that did change my business was one day Megan shared on her team page a video from Jade Hooper. At the time was just an up and coming distributor that was kind of building really fast, and she shared her follow-up tips, and I watched the video, I took the notes, and that from that point on I would follow up just like that, and it changed my business. I started getting more loyal customers and more distributors, and that's what really helped. And also I just kept pushing, and I didn't sleep a lot, when I was trying to push for Diamond, and just 3 hours a night or something, because I was either always posting, I was always following up, and not just on Friday, I would follow up every day, and I made it a goal like to follow up with 10 different people every day, blitz 10 different people every day, and I like to blitz. I'm a good blitzer too, so if you have questions about blitzing, I can tell you I do pretty good. I sell a lot of wraps from blitzing, and a lot of it is just always have wraps on me so they can touch it, feel it, and want it, and I always have on my iPhone, I have the little credit card swiper, so that they have no excuse if they don't have the cash. I'm like, oh well, I can swipe it, and a lot of people will swipe, so it's just more convenient for them. So having that is a plus, and also having our mobile app has really helped a lot, because I can sign them up as a loyal. I can tell them, excuse me, I'm sorry. I can tell them, well, you can get one today for $25, or you can get 4 for $59, and it ships right to you. And a lot of times people will sign up because it's real easy. It only takes like not even 2 or 3 minutes for them to fill out the form. I pull it up, I get the form ready, and I let them, I put in the order for them, like what they want, and then I let them fill the information out, and boom. And that's like while you're in line at Target or something. So, but just blitzing, as far as blitzing goes, I don't start off the conversation with, have you tried the crazy rap thing or anything like that. I'm a listener. I'm a counselor by trade, so I listen to conversations, and when I hear my clerk or people in line complaining about something, that's when I'm like, oh, hey, you know what? Here's a coupon for my business, and I have something that can help you with that. And start the conversation from there, and I always apologize. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but, I've had friends that have had that problem, and I had this product that I gave them, and now they don't have that problem anymore. Check out these results, or, and I share my results too. And so, just kind of always keep your ears open for what's going on around you, your surroundings, and you'll find people to blitz, And that's what I do every time I'm out, whether I'm at the store, whether I'm pumping gas. And by the way, pumping gas is my number one place for getting wraps sold, because they're pumping their gas. I mean, it would be rude, but they could go in their car and wait in there well, if I come up and talk to them. But most of the time, they have nowhere to go, so they sit there and talk to me, or they listen to me. So, and before I'm done, they're like, okay, I'll try one. I show them some results, I show them my results, and they're like, all right, I'll try one. So it's really easy just to, get out of your comfort zone. And me, I had social anxiety. I take Confianza, and it has helped a lot. And the greens, I think, and the It's Vital Pack. I think those three together have really helped me with my anxiety. So, and I tell people that too. I share my story about the products that I use. And again, you're sharing your passion. They're going to want to try them. So it's not that hard to blitz. I'm really proud of myself for being a blitzer because, like I said, I went from being the front girl in the band to being the background singer behind the keyboard player. So, which turned out good for me because now he's my husband. But anyhow, but I do want to share this one tip that I think that if I would have followed it, I would probably be triple diamond by now, trying to go for presidential. Is don't stop. When you get to your goal, whether it's to ruby or emerald or diamond or even triple diamond, ambassador, don't stop. I took a break, and that was the worst thing I could do. After I went diamond, I pushed, and I'm so sorry that I'm having to do this, but I'm waiting on my husband, and we're gonna have to leave. But anyhow, just don't stop. And I don't mean like don't give up. I mean don't stop pushing. If I would have just kept going, I feel like if I would have just kept going, I would have hit my goals that I wanted because I took a break. And what does that mean? When the leader takes a break, the team takes a break. And so I started losing volume. I think I had like 13. You need to maintain volume as a diamond, you need like 10,000. I had when I got diamond, I was like at 13,000. And if I had not stopped working, I probably would have built and built and built. So I just want to reiterate just the fact that you don't want to stop working. So just keep pushing. If you need motivation or you need inspiration, check in with your upline and just say, girl, I need, let's talk because I'm getting worn out, or, let's go meet for coffee or something fun, to relax. I was constantly on the phone like nonstop, and that's what the most of the ambassadors do. So just keep pushing and don't give up on your goals, and just keep pushing. And that's all I can say. And hope you guys have a great night. And again, thank you for the prayers. And if you have any questions, leave them on the comments. Thanks.